Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a filing where a company seems to have hit a bit of a snag, forcing them to hit the pause button on a crucial meeting. Let's see what is really going on behind the scenes. Before we jump in, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and consider joining our Discord community in the description below for more unfiltered insights. This is a current report filed by F.L.Y.E Group Incorporated, or F.L.Y.E is like an urgent update for investors. The big story here is about a shareholder meeting that was supposed to happen on the 15th of September 2025. This is the company we're looking at, F.L.Y.E, incorporated in Delaware. It is registered on the Nasdaq stock market LLC under the ticker F.L.Y.E. The original date for their special meeting of stockholders was set for the 15th of September 2025 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. They were holding this meeting online, which is pretty standard these days. The main point of this meeting was to get shareholder approval for some important company changes. Now, here is where things got interesting. They couldn't actually move forward because they didn't have enough shareholders show up to meet the required quorum. That means not enough votes were cast to make any decisions. So they had to postpone the meeting. Don't you worry, they rescheduled it. The adjourned meeting is now set for the 10th of October 2025, also at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and still online only. You need a control number from your proxy card to log in and vote. So what were they trying to vote on first? And this is a big one. They wanted to approve what is called a reverse stock split. This means they plan to combine their existing shares into fewer shares, but each new share will be worth more. For example, if they do a 1, for a -10 split, 10 old shares would become 1 new share. They reconsidering a split anywhere from a 1, for -2 all the way up to a 1, for -20. Companies usually do this to boost their stock price, perhaps to avoid being delisted from an exchange or to make the stock appear more valuable. The second item was essentially a backup plan to allow for more time to get enough votes if needed. This confirms the original meeting ran into voting problems. If you owned F.L.Y.E stock at the end of the day on the 30th of September 2025, you are eligible to vote at this new meeting. The board is really pushing for shareholders to vote for both of these proposals, that is the reverse stock split and the proposal to adjourn if needed. The report is signed by Joe O, who is the Chief Executive Officer of F.L.Y.E Group Incorporated. This is common practice for official filings. Alright, let's talk about what this all means for F.L.Y.E. The fact that they couldn't get a quorum for their special meeting is a pretty clear sign of low shareholder engagement or perhaps significant disagreement among shareholders. When a company is trying to get approval for something as fundamental as a reverse stock split and they can't even get enough people to vote, it raises some red flags about confidence in management or the proposed actions. A reverse stock split is often a last resort. While it can make a stock price look better and potentially help meet exchange listing requirements, it doesn't fundamentally change the company's value. If F.L.Y.E is considering this, it might mean their stock price has fallen significantly and they're trying to avoid being kicked off the Nasdaq. This could be due to poor performance or market sentiment. We don't have full financial tables in this particular filing, which is a shame, because seeing their actual revenue, profit, and cash flow numbers would give us a much clearer picture. But the need for a reverse split and the adjourned meeting are strong indicators that the company is facing some challenges. The key risk here is that even with a reverse stock split, if the underlying business problems aren't addressed, the stock price could continue to struggle. Shareholders not showing up to vote could also mean they are either uninterested or actively unhappy with the current direction. The company needs to seriously consider why engagement is so low. Ultimately, F.L.Y.E is in a situation where they need shareholder approval for a move that suggests underlying financial or market perception issues. Without more detailed financial data in this specific report, it is hard to give a definitive outlook, but the warning signs about shareholder participation and the need for a reverse split are definitely there. What is your take on F.L.Y.E situation? Do you think a reverse stock split is the right move for them, or is this a sign of deeper problems? Drop your insights in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more regular corporate deep dives. And remember, our Discord server is linked in the description if you want to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.